Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys, it's kind of a combo July and August doll haul and book haul and wrap up. I haven't really purchased any dolls or books in the month of August because I'm trying to be better and I'm trying to budget and I have other things that have my financial attention. So I thought I'd just lump everything in together from what I got in July and what I've been doing in August, and then I'll start back over in September. So the first thing I'm going to show you are a couple of secondhand dolls I found at our local flea market. So we've been trying to go every Sunday, but we've missed a few. But I did find a couple dolls recently, and I'll just show you real quickly who they are. It's this little cluster and one other one. So I'll show you these guys first. So this one here, she's not wearing the correct outfit, but I'm pretty sure this is 1989 Ice-Capades Barbie. So I was really happy. I always get happy when I see superstar face molds out in the wild, and even happier when I find out that they're from the 80s, and I never had this one growing up. So I'll definitely be looking out for her outfit on eBay, and she'll be getting a nice makeover. And then I'm pretty sure this one is Gymnast Barbie. She's articulated. She's not wearing the correct outfit though. She's wearing an outfit from Earring Magic, which was from 1992. But this one, the Barbie doll herself, is 93 Gymnast Barbie. So she's really cute. And she definitely needs a makeover as well, but super cute. Then we have this one, and I'm pretty sure this one is 1995 Sparkle Beach Barbie. Again, she's not in the correct clothes. I'm not sure where this outfit's from, but definitely probably from the early 90s. But here's a look at her, and she's also going to need, obviously, a good wash and cleanup. Then we have 1991 Rollerblading Kira. I always get excited when I see Kira, so I definitely had to grab her. And she's so pretty. She's such a pretty face. But yeah, I just need to hopefully find some of their outfits so that I can make them complete again. And then the last one I found, which was probably my favorite one because she was complete, and this is 1994 Dolls of the World Kenyan Barbie. And I think she came with everything. I'm pretty sure she didn't have shoes originally, and she also came with her stand. So this, I was really happy to find her. Okay, so those are all of my secondhand dolls that I found. And most of these I did find in July, like I said. All right, next we'll move on to what I purchased in the store. First, we'll start with Barbie. So I got a few fashion packs and accessory packs. So I picked up this other little cute accessory pack. It has a couple of things in it. I really like the masks, so I'm trying to collect different color masks as I find them. And then I also found this cute Malibu Barbie fashion pack. It has pastel colors. Just thought it was cute for summer. And then I saw this one as well. This one has more pastel cute colors. I love this type of fabric, this like holographic fabric. It's so 80s, but I thought that was really cute. So once I get enough fashion packs, I'm going to try to do another one of those cute little fashion shows. I also picked up Barbie Big City Big Dreams Brooklyn. I had wanted a Brooklyn doll. I haven't had any yet, and I think I got her on Amazon. She was on sale. I just thought this was one of the cutest versions of her with her little hair and her top knot. So she'll be getting an articulated body at some point. Also for Barbie, I finally picked up this year's Holiday Barbie 2022. I finally saw these in person. I went to Target right at the end of July, and I was so excited because I haven't seen them in the store yet. So they only had this version of her so far, but she's really pretty. I wanted to get this version anyway, and to be honest, I kind of want to get all of them. I just really think they're all so beautiful, even just to have as the face molds. So this one here is the same face mold as, I think it was, let's see, maybe 2020, the one that had the gold dress, and the one that I have is this face, but it's a little bit off, so I'm hoping to get this one anyway so I can use her for that year. But yeah, hoping probably to get all of them if I can. And then I found the Barbie Extra Fancy dolls finally in person. I was hesitant to order one online because a lot of people had said that they have issues finding ones with good bangs or fringe. And it was hard. I did pick through a bunch of them. This was probably the best one I could find. It's still a little funny looking, but maybe I can fix her up a little bit when I take her out of the box. But she's so pretty. I feel like she's going to be a really iconic doll for this time, because she's just, you know, pink and she's extra and she's glamorous and she's Barbie. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get the other two in the line. This is just the one that I definitely wanted for now. So got her. And then I also found the Barbie Totally Hair doll, and to be honest with you, the reason why I like her so much is because of the whole pastel theme. I love the long hair. I love her cute little bangs, and I just look at this artwork. It's so adorable and has a couple different ways that you can style the hair on the back, and the ones on the back are really cute. I am really tempted to get all of them, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see if it's in the budget. So that is it for Barbie. I was able to find probably the last one I'm going to find, the Monster High Creep Reduction dolls, and this was Frankie. She was my third favorite in the line, so luckily she was still in Walmart and I was able to grab her. I never saw or found Draculaura again, so unfortunately I think I missed out on her, but I did get Frankie, and I have Claudine and Laguna, so I'm just thankful I have who I have. And then lastly, I did pick up some Rainbow High as I'm continuing to try to catch up on that collection. So I was able to finally complete my juniors collection. So we have Skylar. She's really cute. And we have Ruby. She's also super cute. And then we have Violet, who she's probably my favorite of the three. So really cute. Now I can go ahead and open all of them. I have all 6, so I'll take their little group pictures and then get them out. And I also moved forward with the Pacific Beach collection because I haven't collected any of these yet. So far I'm behind. I still need to do Shadow High, and I need to do, what else just came out? Wave 4, or is it Wave 4? I think it's Wave 4. I don't know. The newest wave that came out. And then we have the Divas, and we have the Rocker Girls. I can't remember what they're called. Maybe Shadow High Visions or something. It's so much, you guys. It's like so much. I can't believe how many dolls they've put out recently, even just this year. So for the beach line, I have Halle Capri. And I also got Margot de Perla. So the reason I'm still collecting these is just because they're still so nice. They still have such great quality that I haven't felt inspired to stop yet. Each line is just, it's so good, and I don't know, I just think they're really worth their money as far as collecting. So that's it for my doll collection. Now I'll show you guys, if you're interested in sticking around, my book haul. So I have a combination of secondhand books and books I actually bought full, brand new, which I've never really ever do, so that's rare. Okay, so for the dolls that I found secondhand, I found these at we were on vacation in July, and they had this cute little local library thing that you can pick books out and you can put books back in. So I found a few of them there, and I found a few at their local thrift store that they have that I always like to check out while I'm there. So I did pick up Nora Roberts' book called The Search. I really don't know anything about it, but since I really love the J.D. Robb series, who is also Nora Roberts, I figured I'd give another Nora Roberts book a try if I ever have time. And then I'm also working through some classics as well. So I brought The Crucible by Arthur Miller, and I think this was actually free, so I got a copy of this. I'm pretty sure I read this in high school, but it's a play, and I'm just interested in reading it again as I delve into the classics and read my greatest novels of all time. I don't think this isn't on there, but it's still a classic that I want to just reread. Another classic along that line, which I'm pretty sure I read in high school, but I do want to try to reread it. I'll at least start it, and if I don't like it, I'll just donate it again. But I saw it there. So this is The Scarlet Letter, and this was you know, I think people either love it or hate it. So yeah, we'll give it a try. This one has some nice illustrations in it. So even just as a collectible book, I thought it was pretty cool. So I also picked up this book. This is called, I don't even know how to say this, Pierregon, maybe, a novel by Colin McCann. And I've never heard of this. I have no idea what it's about, but I thought the cover was really pretty. And it was a New York bestseller, so that means it's decent. So just add that to my reading list and my TBR. And then the last one I found secondhand is a book by an author that I've collected a couple books on already. This is Frederick Backman, and it's called Anxious People. So I've heard good things about this. I've heard that people have really enjoyed it. I've heard some people not enjoy it, but yeah, it was free, so I might as well try it, you know. I actually think every single one of these books was free, so that was really nice. And then these last few books are the books that I bought. So first, I got another classic called Lady Windermere's Fan by Oscar Wilde. And I actually read this already, so I'll mention this when I do my reading wrap-up. And then another one I read that I purchased was called Hunter x Hunter. This is a manga, and it was the first time I've read manga, and I really liked it, and I'll talk about this one in a second as well. And then I also purchased, let's see, 2 contemporary romances. This one is called People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. And I've heard this is really cute. And then I also got The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. Also heard great things about this one. And then the last book I purchased while I was on vacation is a nonfiction. It's called The Lost Art of Reading Nature's Signs. And I don't know, I'm really into this kind of stuff. I took a bunch of conservation classes and wildlife classes during the pandemic because my original line of work or my degree was in conservation and wildlife biology. So this is just something that on a personal level I'm always really interested in. So I got this one. All right, so now I'll just do a quick reading wrap up of what I've read. I only read 4 books, I think, this month, along with the 3 books that I'm still reading, which is the Bible, Clarissa, and her Herbal Rituals. So those 3 are still ongoing. I'm chipping away at those. And then as far as books that I completed this month, I'll just talk about them real quickly. So I read Lady Windermere's Fan by Oscar Wilde, and this I actually listened to on audio through my library, and I liked it so much I picked up a physical copy of it just to have in my collection and to reread. The audio was really good because it was a full cast and it was acted out as if it were a real play. It is a play, but there were sound effects. The acting was amazing. It was so well done, the voice acting. I was really, really impressed. They had the most beautiful, posh British accents, and I loved the voices of the 2 male main characters. It was just really well done. I liked it. If you're into classics and you like British literature, I think you would really, really like this. But it just tells the story. It's really short. It's really quick. It was like maybe 45-minute audiobook. But it was just fun. It tells the story of this young woman who is of noble standing, and it's kind of like a misunderstanding. But it's cute and it resolves itself. I don't really know what to say without giving away the plot, but I just thought it was really well written and well done, and I'll definitely continue with Oscar Wilde as a classic author because I just really liked it. I know he's got a bunch more. And then I also read my first manga, which this one is Hunter x Hunter, and I've heard this all over BookTube. People have been loving this series. I think it maybe has like close to 40 books in the series so far. And there's also a really popular Netflix show based on the books, which my husband loves. And that's kind of how I noticed it, because I noticed he was watching a lot of these episodes. But this is really good. It's a fantasy style story about these group of people known as the Hunters, they're like the most highly trained and most skillful sort of fighters in this world, and they are assigned specific tasks. They hunt down fantastical and magical beasts, and they have to find things. And it's about this little boy who has always wanted to be a hunter. He finds out his dad was one of the best hunters ever, even though his dad went missing. And he's going through this trial or these games to kind of weed out the hundreds of people that want to be hunters as well, and to see, who wins at the end, or who gets to be promoted to this hunter standing. So it follows him as well as a couple different characters. In this book particular, we learn of two characters in particular that he goes along the journey with, as well as some accessory characters that they meet within the journey. So the first book, it was really good. The illustrations were beautiful. The story was great. It really got me hooked. And I do really want to continue with this. It's just that I can't find the books anywhere to read for free, which means I would have to buy the books, but I'm sure I can find them secondhand, and I think I will continue with this series. If at the very least, I'll watch the Netflix version. And I also listened to on audio the last book in the 6-book series that I've been reading, that I'm telling you guys about, which is the Billionaire Boys Club. And this is a romance / erotica by Jessica Clare. And this was the final book in that particular series that she has. She has other sort of spin-offs, but this was the final book. And this one was called One Night with a Billionaire. And it focuses on this guy named Cade, who is one of the nicest of all the guys. He wasn't born into riches. He was born actually very poor and then worked his way up into his success. And he is in love with this girl, this woman who is a pop star. She's a sister of a different character that's focused on a different book. But she has a lot of issues. She has a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and she's just not good. But despite that, he's been in love with her his whole life, and he just, is clinging on. But he meets this other woman named Kylie, who is hired to be the makeup artist for the girl Daphne, who he's been in love with. So it just tells the story of Kylie and Cade and how they got together and their journey and their relationship. So the overall, all these stories, overall, they're a little bit unrealistic, but the writing is really fun. They're just fun. They're comfortable reads. They're steamy. These two particular, the hero and the heroine, were really likable. I really liked both of them. And this was probably my second favorite of all the books in the series. My first one is still my favorite, which is Beauty and the Billionaire, which focuses on Hunter and Gretchen. So I was glad to see that series finally come to an end. It was fun, and I'm glad I listened to that on audio. And then I read another book by Jessica Clare on audio, which was called Taming of the Billionaire. So in this book, it focuses on the relationship between, I cannot remember the girl's name to save my life, but the guy's name is Magnus, and they're friends with Hunter and Gretchen, which are the characters from Beauty and the Billionaire, which is the book I really liked. And I really liked the main character, female, because she was a cat behavioralist. She worked for a rescue group. She had her own business, going into people's homes and helping them with their cats that they've adopted or cats that have all these issues. She also had a slight disability with a chronic knee issue, which I can relate to. And I just found her to be really likable and fun. I related to a lot of the things that she had going on, or that she was as a person. And although the story itself wasn't the best, if you don't really care about animals, or you're not into animals, I should say, you may find the story a little boring, because it is very focused heavily on the cats and what's going on between this billionaire guy and his cat and her story. But the best part about this book was the redemption of the main character guy. A lot of these books follow the same formula, where there's some manipulation and lying going on, and then the girl finds out and she's pissed off, of course. But the way this guy redeemed himself was really, really good. I had tears coming out of my eyes. It was really good. So that was fun. Again, I don't know if I'm going to continue any further with this Billionaire series. If I do, I need to take a break from the audio narrator, because it's been the same person for all 7 of the books I've read, and I'm just kind of her voice has become irritating to me. So there's one final book that I want to read, and I may just get the ebook and just read it in that format. So those are all the books I read. I'm working on a few more. I'm working on a book called The Wall of Winnipeg, which is a contemporary romance by Mariana Zapata. I started reading Summer in the City, which is another contemporary romance, which I've been enjoying so far. And then I am finishing up another nonfiction book called Trainwreck. So those hopefully will be in my September review. As far as TVs and movies, I didn't watch a ton, but I did catch up and watch the final season that's been released for Stranger Things season 4, and it was amazing. It was excellent. I loved it. I loved it so much. Stranger Things is one of my all-time favorite shows, and it's on Netflix. And season 1 is my favorite of all the seasons, but season 4 really came close. It had the same spooky vibe. It was really more of a spookier horror genre than the middle 2 seasons were, in my opinion. But I really love the characters. I love the storyline. It focused on 4 different separate storylines, and then they all kind of came together at the end, but it was really well done. I really enjoyed it, and my 2 daughters have been watching it with me, so we binged the whole thing. We binged season 1 through 4 this month and last month, so that's been really fun. Other than that, I'm just still watching Virgin River. I love that show. I've been getting into it more, so hopefully I can finish that soon. I've also been watching Doctor Who. That's just fun, easy stuff to put on kind of in the background. Trying to finish up Dawson's Creek. I'm only on season 3, I think. And I think that's about it. I didn't do any of my Disney movies. I didn't do any of the Bible movies. Just don't have as much time. But there you have it. There's my August and July wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and for watching. And please let me know if there's anything great that you've been collecting or watching or reading or anything like that. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video.